What is up, everybody? Hot Wheels Fanatic here, and today we are doing something a little different than the in-stores that we've been doing lately. If you see in the background in at least my first video, I don't know about my second video, I don't think I showed it in that one, and maybe on my Monster Jam Fanatic account you've seen this in the background. This is my shipper. It has probably about 140 cars because there's 6 cars in each slot on average, and times that by 24 slots, it's about 130, 140, but give or take, it may be a little more than 130, so I'd say 140 to be safe. As you can see, the 3 supers at the top here, all of these are from the same year. I think these are all from 2017, maybe 2016, but I'm pretty sure they're oh no, they are 2016, my bad. It says all of them say 2015 metallic. Found it all at the same Dollar General and haven't found a single one since, but there is still definitely a bunch of cool stuff in here. We have a lot of old cars and a bunch of treasure hunts in here as well, so it is definitely worth the watch. So we're gonna go through each of these. We're gonna show a couple of the cars at the bottom. I think we'll start off at the bottom instead of the top first. There are still really nice cars at the bottom here. So for the first slot, we have the first 2 cars, the C8 art, and then we have the new McLaren Senna in blue. Actually, that was new in 2019, but it's the first time it came out. That was the first color. I actually found this at Walmart a few years back from like 1998. It's like an ice cream truck. I thought that was pretty cool. Mustang convertible, very interesting. We have this Cadillac ATS-V R. It's an interesting casting. And then we have this. I actually did not know I had this. I kind of forgot. We have the turbine time, and it has a turbo right there in the grill. That's actually pretty cool. There are definitely a few gems hiding in these slots, so just stay tuned for the next one. I guess this is considered one. We have the first ID car. This is the second one I had ever found, and I only have 3 so far. This is the, what is this, Arachnarod? Yeah, it's the Arachnarod. I found that at my local Dollar General. For the next one, we have something from the Redline series. That's pretty cool. Some kind of old car, but still pretty cool. This is some kind of Hyundai concept car. I found that at my collectible store earlier in the year. And then we have the R8 Spider, and then we have a couple of these cool MIG rigs. Actually, no, there's only one in this slot. I thought I had 2, my bad. But in the very back here, we actually have a Grease Rod Treasure Hunt. Let's see if you can see the Treasure Hunt logo back there. Very cool. You know, you see all the dust right here, and the worst part is I dust out this shipper and all the cars in it once or twice a year, and I've already done it this year. That's how dusty it is in my room. So moving on to the third slot, we have this Mercedes race car. Very interesting. Next up, we have this, what is this, a Plymouth Barracuda? No, Plymouth GTX. And this is the same color as the first edition's Challenger right there, exact same color. I found that pretty cool. So we have 2 old cars right away in the third slot. We have that newer Porsche 96 Porsche Carrera, to be more specific. We have another treasure hunt. As you can see, this one is the T-Rex Royer. I think this came out in 2016. Yeah, I was really lucky that year, to say the least. Best year I had of collecting, for sure. Proper chopper, I don't know how I feel about that. And then we have some sort of fantasy car, some X-ray car right there. Nothing too big of a deal in my opinion. I don't really collect those type of fantasy cars like I used to back a few years back. I mainly stick to either chases or, you know, licensed cars. We have a regular version of the RX-3. I still wanted to get it because I do like my imports. We have an Aston Martin DB5 in red. I think I have every single color, at least from the first 3 colors. I think I have all 3 of them. We have a Speed Slayer in both colors. The first time they came out, I think, I could be wrong, but yeah, there's the blue one, and then I guess you can consider that the red one. It's silver. We have this older car from 2014. That is very interesting. Land Cruiser. So it's an actual car. It doesn't say Toyota Land Cruiser, but it's, I guess, a Land Cruiser. And then there's another one back there in yellow. But the carding is very creased. I don't understand why that happened. I guess I did it, but I don't remember it because I usually take care of my carded vehicles like Hot Wheels, so I don't understand how that happened. For the 5th slot, we have the first edition's Challenger. I found this in my collectible store and I thought it was pretty cool. I actually have that car already loose. I got it new, but I thought it was cool having one in package too. Got the F-Type. That was a whole peg warmer at my stores earlier this year, especially around Easter time, but it was still a cool first edition. We have a Range Rover Velar, pretty cool. Lamborghini race car, the Huracan LP622 Trofeo, Super Trofeo. We have another one of these treasure hunts. I found so many of these back in the day. Grease Rod, not the worst treasure hunt, but I don't really like the fantasies, like I said. And then we have Mad Props 2. I don't really like collecting the planes that much anymore because, you know, they're just, I like accurate scaled cars, and even the Hot Wheels aren't scaled to exact 1/64 scale. Some of them maybe, but a majority of them definitely are not. And then we have them making bikes over here bigger or the same size as planes. Like, that's not accurate scaling, so I just don't really like mess with those type of cars because or planes or anything like that, because for that reason basically. So for the 6th slot, we're starting off with the Mystery Machine. That's the only one I actually have, but I wanted to keep it in package because I feel like it was going to be rare. I only saw it once, so yeah. We have the R8 Spider in red. We have this cool red line. I think this was a chase piece back in the time, back in like 2016 when it first came out. I could be wrong though. For the next one, we have this X-Ray Cruiser Series Mercedes C-Class. The paint job on that is crazy looking. Let's take a closer look at that. If you can see that, that is very interesting looking. For the next, we have this Porsche 96 Porsche Carrera, I believe it's called. That's very interesting. And then we have a Monster Dairy Delivery back there. It has a smudged like carding, as you can see, from a sticker that was on it. So yeah, that's why it's kept in the back. And if you haven't been able to tell already, I keep all of the uninteresting cars towards the back and then the more interesting ones in the front. For the next one, this is by far the best ID car I have found. This is the Aston Martin 177. Just found that in a dump bin that was clearly picked, just chilling at the top. So someone definitely left that for whoever found it next, which was me. For the next up, we have the M3. Interesting. I found this at a collectible store. Some kind of Jaguar. Oh, it's a Jaguar D-Type. Crazy car, but the blister is all messed up and weird looking. A 300ZX Police Edition, that's pretty cool. We have this fantasy car, I'm not a big fan of it. And then there's another one, as you can see back there. Alright, we'll go through these a little faster. We got the Batmobile, I actually just got that. This Peugeot, pretty interesting. This cool Mercedes. A Lotus, pretty interesting as well. Got all those recently, actually, at a collectible store. We got the Aston Martin Vulcan, that wasn't the first color it came out with. We have the Drift Stub, which we'll see in a few minutes up there, the super version. And we have that fantasy car that I don't feel like getting because it's not that interesting in my opinion. For the next one, we have this cool Z-Mac that I found at Walmart on the floor. It was mopped up with a bunch of dust, so I just picked it up. I was like, cool, it's a Z-Mac. That's the last Z-Mac I found. That was a few months ago. I've had awful luck lately, at least with Z-Macs. We got the Simpsons car, the Mercedes A-Class. We got this, that's pretty cool. What is this called? The Side Ripper, because then we have the silver one. And then we have whatever that is, like a roller coaster car. That was a newer casting for 2016, if I'm not wrong. Well, a lot of these cars are from 2016. I kept everything in package at that time. We have the Diora 2 Super Treasure, or not Super Treasure Hunt, just regular one. We have the Nightburner Treasure Hunt. I have one loose as well. I may actually have another carded one in here hiding somewhere. We have the normal version of the Roger Dodger. It says my sources say no at the bottom. We have the Beatles Yellow Submarine. C7R, that's actually pretty sick. We have the Pedal Pusher in orange, and then one in black in the very back right there. For the next one, we have the blue Civic Si for the next one, and then we have both of the UR2s hiding. The second one's hiding behind the Civic. Camaro SS Most Scoot. This is a very weird car. Came out in 2000. Oh no, 2000. So probably 2001. Cruise Bruiser in Easter livery, and then the normal blue one, and then the orange one should be in the back. Yes, it is. I think that was another new model for 2016. I was all over those new models in 2016. I was interested in so many Hot Wheels. It didn't matter if they were fantasy or not. If they were ugly, I'd still get them. Alright, for the next one we have this Pedal Pusher, I think it's called. No, it's Final Run Hot Seat. Okay, well, it's that toilet car, and I thought that was pretty cool. Actually, I just got this Miata at my Family Dollar like last week. I thought I didn't have it, but I did, so I have two. Just have the second one in package. We have Gotta Go. That's a newer toilet car. This is a pretty cool Jaguar I recently got. We have classic 55 Nomad. Boombox, and then maybe another one behind it. Oh wait, no, I don't know what that is. That's lame. I hardly even remember what's in this shipper, and it's mine. So yeah, I put everything in here, and I already forget. I just went through this a few months back too. For the next row, we have another Redline, which I believe was a chase back in 2016 or so. It's called Long Gone. It's not an actual licensed tractor trailer. We have another one of these ugly treasure hunts. It is a treasure hunt though. That's the second one we've seen so far. We have the Batmobile. Pretty cool. We actually have a bike right here. This one was pretty cool. The Honda Monkey. I wanted to get that one. That was when I was collecting, like trying to get everything I could. We have this. What is this called? Hot Wheels Formula Solar. And then we have another color of it back there. Very weird, but not something I'd get nowadays, not gonna lie. Now we have the latest treasure hunt added to the collection, the Ollie Rocket, probably one of the lamest ones I have, not gonna lie. Porsche 959, that one's sick, I'm not gonna lie, I love the 959, it's the only one I got. I just found it at a collectible store recently, so decided to get it. We got the mine cart. That was when it first came out. It was the first edition. Now, I love this casting when it came out. Got the Papa Wheelie. I got all the colors when they first came out. Got that gold one. Got an orange one right there, and then a chrome one back there. All right, next row we got the Bone Shaker. Pretty cool. The nice Carrera. Oh no, it's just Porsche 911. Recently got that Toyota 2000 GT, part of the Olympics, I guess. And then there's the white one. I wanted to get both colors. Left them both in package. This was an awesome casting when it came out. The Porsche 934.5. That was in 2017 when it came out. We have this 96 Porsche Carrera. I think I have 2 of those in package. Didn't I just show one earlier? Oh no. And then we have this 356 Outlaw in that nice like turquoise color or whatever. That's an interesting color. I like it. For the next row, we have the Dodge Charger Concept. We have whatever that is. What is that? Cruise, the Fast Fuse. I don't know. Okay, Motorcar. That was the first edition at the time in 2017. One of the, I have 2 of them. Time of Taxis in orange, and then the red one should be in the very back. Yes. I have the blue one. I just only have one loose. So. Moving up, we have probably the latest car that I put in here, the Liberty Walk Huracan. I wanted to get that because it's awesome looking. We got a treasure hunt here. Actually, we have a Bad Bagger, and if you can see behind it, you can probably see the treasure hunt logo. Oh wait, there it is. That's way easier. There's that. Got the McLaren P1. For the next one, we have the 69 Dodge Charger 500. I like that color. That's pretty nice. I won this in a giveaway. I remember that. When is this? Oh, it's 2016. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This nice Chevy truck. I like the surf like vibe to that truck. And then we have some sort of truck in the back. Yeah, I'm surprising myself. I hardly even remember what's in this shipper, dude. I feel stupid, but I literally don't go through this a lot, so it's always cool going through it. For the next one, we have the Liberty Walk GTR. It was only appropriate to put it beside the Huracan, of course. And then we have the Velar in red. That came out earlier this year, I believe. We have the kit car from 2016. Oh no, 2017. Yeah, I made 2016. We have whatever this is. Ford 1932, okay. In a weird livery. That's very weird. Here's actually a treasure hunt. You can see the logo right there. This is the Dragon Blaster. That's another treasure hunt from 2017. Like I said, got really lucky that year. We have this Ford pickup, 79 Ford pickup. And then we have some sort of fantasy car back there. For the next slot, you're starting it off with Very 8. I actually thought that was an actual car, but it's fantasy. It looks like a real car. We have this Dollar General exclusive Baja Bog. I actually thought that was going to be rare, but I still have some of those just chilling at my Dollar General still. Another one of those treasure hunt Dragon Blasters. It's a weird name. Here's actually a cool treasure hunt. We have the Humvee, and there's the logo. Not a bad treasure hunt. I don't know how I feel about the paint job, but at least it's a licensed treasure hunt. Don't find that a lot. Honda Odyssey. That was a pretty cool car. I have one loose as well. That was the first edition at the time. Is this a Datsun truck? I think it is. Yep, Datsun 620. And we have a chrome school bus back there. Kind of lame. For the next row, we have a short card actually. Decided to get this when I went to my local Wegmans because I thought that was going to be pretty rare. Who knows? It may be. I have no clue. We have the Lamborghini Urus. That's pretty cool. And then right behind it, we have the normal card, the American carding. That's the international, of course. Any international will have a short card. We have my first ever treasure hunt found back in 2014. We have the Speed Box. I actually got this because I thought it was an error because the front tires or the front wheels were yellow, the backs were white. But no, that's how it was supposed to be. And I ended up getting a treasure hunt. This is another treasure hunt, Fangula. That was an interesting one, not the worst one. Here's the normal version. They made a super treasure hunt of this, but this is just the normal Mustang Fox body. Those were hitting all the Dollar Generals. Saw everyone getting a super of that at the time, except me. But at least I got a few others. We got a 57 Chevy in a weird color. That's from like 2000, I believe. And then we have another one. That's a gasser back there. That's actually pretty cool. Last time I went through this, it was probably when I didn't appreciate the gasser enough, so that's why it's in the very back. I'd put that more in the front right now. Moving on to the final row right here. This is slot number 20, I believe. We have a short card of the normal version of this Audi Quattro Sport. That was a super. That would've been crazy if I found a super in a short card. That'd be rare. We have probably my favorite treasure hunt. I actually got this from a friend. It's 2016 Corvette Grand Sport. I think I got almost all the treasure hunts from 2017. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is another one. I think, yeah. This is the Hot Wheels Pursuit, and just so you know I'm not lying, there's the treasure hunt wording. You can't see the logo, but you can take my word for it. It is the treasure hunt. This is from 2011, I believe. Yeah, this is a Plymouth Duster Thruster. Okay, that's pretty cool. 32 Ford, I believe. And then we have another, I think this is a Ranchero. Yeah, no, Chevy Love. And there's a yellow one. And now for the final 3 ones, as you can see here, you know, you'd expect that I'd have like a card protector, but haven't seen them, don't know where to get them really. I guess I could go to Ross, or not Ross, I think I could go to Joann and find them, but I just haven't yet. But there's the first one, the Corvette Stingray Super Treasure Hunt. We have, this one I actually recently got, same day I got that ID. We have the Bel Air Gasser, the Guster Gasser. And then we have another version of the Honda Odyssey. Interesting. We have another 356 Porsche Outlaw. And then the next 3 are all Austin minivans. I remember this. We have a red one. And a Zamac, actually. Oh no, there's 2. My bad, not 3. But that's actually a Zamac in the back, so that's pretty cool. I didn't notice that until I went through this last time, like a few months ago, when I was showing my friends, or a friend that wanted to see what was in this. And I looked in the back and I was like, oh wait, I didn't know that was a Zamac, because at the time I didn't know what those were. Super number 2, we have the Dodge Charger Daytona. That one's beautiful. Best paint, paint wise, this is probably the best one I have. My favorite one altogether is probably the Corvette, just because I like the Corvette as a car in general more than any of the other 2 that I got. For the next one, we got this Honda CRX. I think it's from M-Case. No, it's L-Case. It is an M-Case, but it's a carryover. It was new to L-Case this year. We have a premium, actually. This is the Ford F-250. I actually have 2 of these at the time. My parents got me one, so I kept that one in package. I have one loose. This ugly Porsche Panamera. I mean, I like the color, but the wheels just, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We have the Acura NSX. I thought this was a new edition. Thought this was like new for the year, but I guess not, because it doesn't say it is. But yeah, there's that in red, and then we have this. This is pretty cool, a Nissan Fairlady Z in blue. It says new for 2016. It's the Need for Speed one. And then we have a Pro Stock Camaro in the very back, which I believe that was a Super, but I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. And I don't want to damage these cards because they've probably already been damaged enough. Like, even the Supers are starting to get creases in them because they're always front and center. But this shipper has seen better days. As you can see at the bottom right there, I've had this thing since like 2016. The bottom's caving in from things hitting it at the bottom so much. For the final one, a final slot, we have the final Super, the Driftsta. That's a very nice paint job as well, but I'd take the Charger still. But the wheels are probably my favorite. I love those wheels on it. The 4 spokes. That one has the 5 spokes, I believe, but the 4 spokes look really sick on the Driftsta, I'm not gonna lie. The Driftsta is the only fantasy Super that I have, but it doesn't make it any less cool. We have the 68 Mercury Cougar, which is the normal version. I wish it was the Super. Yes, here's another one of the Night Burners. I told you I thought I had a second one in this, hearted, which I do. This is actually a treasure hunt as well. As you can see, the treasure hunt logo. Howland Heat. This was in, yep, another 2016 one. I think I may have I know I have almost all of them. I may have them all from 2016. That's crazy. I didn't realize that. This is a new 2014 Fiat 500. I do have one of these loose, but I thought the casting itself was cool, so I got 2. And then for the final 2, we have this 2012 Camaro ZL1. I love the ZL1. And then we have a Formula 1 car. This is actually taped up. I just forgot. It's taped up. I forgot I did that. Alright, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know this was a much longer video than the last 2 videos have been, but I do appreciate you guys, and I also appreciate if you've watched to this part. And if you want to see more videos like this, I don't know what else I could do. I mean, I have drawers and drawers full of Hot Wheels. They're all organized from, like, you know, supercars. There's some muscle cars and JDM cars in there, police cars and normal vehicles in there. Tons of stuff. If you want to see them, let me know. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching once again, and peace out.